Hi, Susie Phillips here, and I'm really excited because on this webinar I'm going to show you how to put as much as $31,519.20 in your pocket for just 30 minutes of work. Plus, you're going to be able to put another $14,770 per month automatic residual income in your account. Now, specifically, I'll show you how to do it with one of the 14 best models that I've used and that I've proven to pull in a lot of really quick cash. So literally within 30 minutes after this webinar is over, before you go to bed tonight, you can immediately put into action what I'll show you. And if you follow it step by step, don't be surprised if within the next couple of weeks you have a windfall of over $31,000 cash, either to your PayPal account or actually in your hands, and are also making long-term, long-lasting money from it. So is this something that you'd like to do? Well, let me just say that absolutely anyone can do this 30-minute money-making method that I'll be showing you in this webinar. Anybody. It's really easy. Now, at the end of the webinar, I'll be extending a special offer to you. However, I don't want you to invest in it. Now, let me say that again. I don't want you to invest in it unless I make good on my promise to you here. However, if I do show you how to make $31,519.20 for just 30 minutes of really easy work, then you should feel obligated to take advantage of my time-limited special opportunity at the end of the webinar. Now, does that sound fair? Okay, so let's get down to it. Okay, for this 30-minute money-making method, you're going to need 6 little things. And chances are you probably already have most of them. You'll need a free Fiverr account, you should have a free Bitly account, and you should have a free YouTube account, and also you should have a free BuzzFeed account, and you'll need an affiliate product or service, or even your own product will work fine if you have one, and you'll need a hot trending topic from online. So let me just take a minute and talk about what I mean by when I say a hot trending topic, because that's really where all of this starts. Now let's take a look at BuzzFeed for just a minute. Now BuzzFeed is a site that shows all the topics that are going viral right now. Probably the best topics for what we are going to be doing are based on celebrity gossips or TV bloopers. So let me show you how I found some of these hot topics on Google News. And I actually set this one up earlier before this webinar, and I recorded every step that I did as I did it so that I could show you on this webinar and how to do it. It's really easy, as you're about to see. And all I did was I went to Google News, and really I could see that there were a lot of hot trends in here that I could use, but I just sort of scrolled down and, oh yes, here we go. The Jimmy Buffett stage fall. That's what I used for this example. So I'll be showing you how I did this using the Jimmy Buffett stage fall example, and I'll be showing you how to create a really easy YouTube video that will only take you 3 minutes to make, and how to direct it to a simple page with a link to an affiliate product that will pay you really big commissions. Then we'll make a BuzzFeed page which will get the YouTube video to go really viral really quickly. And that's really the magic sauce for this message, is our BuzzFeed. Now, I'll point out that you don't have to have a website for this because you can link directly to your affiliate offer as long as it's related to the video. For example, for this Jimmy Buffett example, since he's a celebrity, I will pick a ClickBank product and sort of relate it to celebrities. And on my YouTube video, I can simply place my affiliate link right in the description. And I don't even have to worry about making a website. Simple. In fact, let me go to ClickBank right now and see what there is that I can use. Now, you don't have to use ClickBank, and that's really the beauty of this method. You can use your own product or a CPA offer or productsinpay.com or Click to Sell or Commission Junction or eJunkie or whatever. The key is it just needs to be related to the video, and that's all. Okay, so the idea here in ClickBank is to find a product that really converts, and ideally has a gravity of over 50, and ideally has a built-in recurring commission. So for this, I'll go to the health and fitness category, and right here at the top I see a great product that pays really well, and it's converting really well, and it has a built-in recurring commission too. So I'll grab my link here and save that for later. Okay, now that we have a hot trending topic and a ClickBank product, we need to set up a free Fiverr account at Fiverr.com. Now, I already have one, so I won't show you how to set that up. It's sort of like setting up an email account. So if you don't have an account there yet, It will only take you about 1 minute to set one up. Next, you'll need to set up a free Bitly account. Now, this technically is optional, but I like to use it for tracking. Now, Bitly is simply a URL shortening service, but it also gives you amazing and very powerful tools to track your clicks on that shortened URL. And when it comes to internet marketing, tracking is really critical. Okay, like I said, you can use this method with a website or without. Now, for those of you who would like to use it with a website, I'm going to show you how to set that up using a blog. Now, first, you log into your hosting cPanel account if you have one. And by the way, you can use Blogger or Weebly or any of those other free blog hosting services that you want. It really doesn't matter. But since I have my own hosting account, I'll just go ahead and log into my cPanel. So I'm logged into my cPanel here, and I'll scroll down to this little icon for Fantastico, and I'll click that. Then over here, I'll click WordPress, then click New Install, and I'll install this on my blog folder. So I'll type in the word blog here, and I'll set up my login here, and then just click Install WordPress. And here I'll click Finish Installation, and boom, it's done. So now I can go to my admin panel and log in using that login information that I just barely set up. And now I'm on my dashboard. Okay, so now that I have my blog set up, and that really only took me about 2 minutes, I'll just step away and I'll come back to the blog in just a minute. Okay, so now that we have our blog installed and ready, we can now make the YouTube video. Again, I'll be using the Jimmy Buffett stage fall example, so I'll look for a good picture that I can use for the video. And here's some. So I'll right click and save as. Now, if this is used as a thumbnail on YouTube and BuzzFeed, many people will be tempted to click on it. So now we need to make an image, which will tell people to go to our website to view the full or real video. Now, to make this image, I just open a Word document like this. I insert a square shape like this. Then I set the fill color to black. And then I put this text in. And I added a couple of arrows pointing down to where my link's going to be beneath my YouTube video. And that's it. My image is done. So then I just did a screen capture using Gadwin Print Screen, which is a free download if you don't have it. You can just do a Google search for it. And that saves the image that I just made. And that's all I'm going to need for my video. Now I'll go ahead and make the video. And to do this, I simply use Windows Live Movie Maker. And it's free. And you can download it from the Microsoft website, but the chances are you probably already have it on your computer because a lot of computers come pre-installed with it. So anyway, I'll open it up, click Import Picture over here, find that picture that I want, and then I'll click it and then click Import. Then I'll click Import Picture again over here and find the other picture that I made and import that one. Now I'll just drag this first picture down into the timeline. We want the video length to be around 2 or 3 minutes so that people will think that it's real. So we need to click on this first picture and drag its size to about 15 seconds. Then I'll go grab the second image and I'll put it in the timeline and drag the size of it to fill the time to a full 2 minutes. YouTube will also set this image as a thumbnail as it takes a screenshot in the middle of the video. Now once that's done, just save the video, and then the video is ready to be uploaded to YouTube. So I'll log into my YouTube account. I'll click this upload button here, and then I'll click upload video here. I'll locate where I saved my video on my computer, and then I'll click open, and it will go ahead and start uploading my video to YouTube. Now while it's doing that, I can type in a title and all of that description information. And these fields are pretty much self-explanatory. You know, you've got the title, and if you set this up correctly, you'll also get many clicks on YouTube as well as BuzzFeed. So it has to attract the reader. I normally put it in capitals on the start of each word and hype it up a bit. So, for example, I used this title, Jimmy Buffett Falls from Stage. Now, in the description, at the very start of the description, I always put the website link. Now, to make your website link clickable, you just put it in like this, the http://yourdomain.com. Then after that link, you can just put a small sentence to direct people to your site. Or in other words, or something like for this video, I can put something like http://beginneracousticguitar.com. Watch the full version of this secret cam video. Or if I'm not using a website, I'll just enter my affiliate link here. Actually, what I would do is I'd use that bit.ly URL instead of that long, ugly affiliate link. Now, many people would prefer to tell you to fill in the rest of the description box with more extra tags, but I'm here to tell you don't do that. That will just get your video banned from YouTube very quickly. But you do want to use some tags, so put around 10 to 15 of those that are related to the video, but don't overdo it. Because the more tags you put in, it doesn't necessarily help. So you just want short, straight, and to the point tags, because those will work best. Now, to finish this up, I'll post a full video for users who go to my website. So for this, I'll go to YouTube and find a full version of this particular topic. In this case, a news story would be really good. And so here's one I can use right here. Now, once you've found a video, just simply click on that embed button and then copy and paste the code. Now you go to your WordPress dashboard. And once you've logged in, you should see the Add New under the Post tabs over here. And so go ahead and click on that. The title of the video can be the same as the YouTube title, or at the end of it you can add full version. In the post, just simply copy and paste that embed code that you got from YouTube. And down here I'll put some compelling text and my affiliate link for that ClickBank product. Now once that's done, just go ahead and click Publish over here on the right hand side. Now the good news is the hard stuff is actually done, and really none of that was hard, as you can see. So all that's left is getting that BuzzFeed up and going viral. So for that, we go and sign up for BuzzFeed.com at this URL. Also, you can see the URL of the BuzzFeed can be anything related to the topic or trend that you're using. So once you've signed up, go to your profile, and you should see something like this. For the title, as the hint says, keep it short and catchy. I've done mine in capitals to catch more attention. And at the end of the title, I have included the word shocking. For the video URL, this is just the link to the video that you've made and uploaded to YouTube. Not to your blog, but to YouTube. Now for the thumbnail, make sure that the image is the main image that we chose so that more people will be likely to click on it. And in the description, again, this is similar to what you did in YouTube. Just make sure you link to your website with that http:// and include a little sentence guiding visitors to your website. And then finally, after you've checked everything over, just go ahead and publish that feed. Now, let me just tell you a little bit more about the top 20 at BuzzFeed.com. Again, I recorded this previously as I was setting up that Jimmy Buffett thing, so this is not today's top 20, but it was the top 20 when I was working on this. And as you can see, the top feeds are based on the amount of clicks or views each page gets. Anyway, our aim is to get into that top 20. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, how are we going to get 10,000 views? Well, I'll show you. And this is the best part of this whole entire webinar. Getting views to your BuzzFeed page is really easy. What we'll be using is the power of social networking sites to get our BuzzFeed page out there to people and on the most used websites today. Now, Twitter and Facebook are the most used social networking sites, and the traffic we will get from there will be targeted, as most users from those sites are usually bored and browsing the internet generally. So the question now is, how can we get our website out there for dirt cheap? Well, the answer is Fiverr. So if you go to Fiverr.com and click on Social Marketing on the sidebar, and then sort Fiverr gigs by rating, you should see the best social marketing related gigs on Fiverr. So let's take a look at this gig. If we buy this gig, we can expose our BuzzFeed page to over 50,000 people. And the good thing is about this is you get a control panel to add new tweets, so you can use this for other videos that you make and get visitors regularly. Also, if you look at the feedback, it has a lot of positives and only a couple of negatives. So let's have a peek at a Facebook gig. So the creator of this gig is willing to send a personalized message to all of his 4,350 friends on Facebook. So from this we can get thousands of views. So if you decide to purchase this sort of gig, I recommend that you send him a little message when you buy it stating that personalized message that you want to go out. And it could be something like, "Check this out, Jimmy Buffett caught falling from stage. I was shocked when I saw this." And then you put your BuzzFeed URL right there. Now I recommend that you buy 4 gigs similar to these, and I'll guarantee that you'll get 10,000 views on BuzzFeed, which will get you in the top 20. And you must be thinking, why get in the top 20? Well, the top 20 section of BuzzFeed gets over 200,000 views each day. And imagine if only 5% of them click on your feed. That's 10,000 to our website. And that's the worst case scenario. Remember, you'll also be getting views from the tweets and the Facebook status updates, which is thousands more views. So BuzzFeed is a real gem if you use it correctly. Now, I showed you just one of the ways of using BuzzFeed, by linking visitors to a blog page. But again, you can direct link to CPA offers in that video. You can direct link to ClickBank offers. You can use a video showing a famous celebrity losing weight and then direct to a diet program on ClickBank. The possibilities are really endless. And from my experience, direct linking actually works best. Okay, so I've been using this method for a while. So let me just show you some of the results that I've got from just this one 30-minute money method alone. Okay, here's a screenshot that I took from one of my ClickBank accounts for just a single 2-week period. And I wanted to show you another 2-week period. So it's pretty consistent. I make a lot of money per day on this, doing this. But I want to back this up for you so that you can see how I was able to make over $31,000 working just 30 minutes a day. First of all, I chose a high converting product. I chose the Diet Solution program, and I sort of set it up in such a way that I could strongly relate it to a hot, trending topic. And the product that I picked had a gravity of over 400, which means it's already proven to be pulling a lot of sales for other affiliates. And it has a recurring billing built right in. So the initial payout was $45.68, with another recurring billing of $28.57 per month. It also has a high rebill percentage of 75%, meaning that 75% of the people who buy it will resubscribe again, meaning payouts will continue for me. Now, considering that I was getting 200,000 views from BuzzFeed and exposure on Twitter and Facebook to over 50,000 more viewers, the video rate of click-throughs on the video was over 23%. So 23% of just 200,000 is 46,000 people who went and are still going to my link. Now, my sales conversion rate from those viewers has been just around 0.15%. So from those 46,000 people who initially went, a whopping 690 actually became customers. So that generated the $31,519, plus an automatic recurring monthly billing of $14,770 for each month of those who resubscribed. And I sort of expected that because ClickBank stats proved that 75% of them would resubscribe each month. So that's really not bad for just 30 minutes of work, is it? And really, that 30-minute money method alone would help you pay off your bills pretty quickly, wouldn't it? So now you can see, can't you, how I've used this method that I'm showing you. So you can take the next 30 minutes and set it up just like I've showed you and let it put as much as $31,000 in your pocket just for 30 minutes of work, plus that additional $14,000 per month, automatic residual income. And I gotta say, it really wasn't hard, was it? And the only reason you haven't done this before today is because you didn't know how, but now you do. So let's do some recap. How long did this live demonstration take? Well, I found a hot topic which took me 1 minute. Picking a ClickBank product took me 1 minute. Opening a Fiverr account took about 1 minute. Setting up a Bitly account took another 1 minute. and setting up that blog, which is totally optional, but that even only took me 2 minutes. To find and save one topic picture, 1 minute. To make that second image that I used in the video, that took me about 2 minutes. To make the actual video, that took about 3 minutes. Upload the video to YouTube, took about 3 minutes. Posting a different YouTube video to my blog took 2 minutes. Signing up for BuzzFeed, that took about 2 minutes. Setting up a BuzzFeed profile took another 2 minutes. Finding a Twitter advertiser on Fiverr took 1 minute. Finding a Facebook advertiser on Fiverr took 1 minute. And then buying my 4 gigs took about 5 minutes. So that's a total of 28 minutes. And that's including making a video and setting up a website. And like I said, you can do this without a website. So all you need is a simple 30-minute money method to start off with. And I've just showed you how to immediately implement your first one and use it to make over $30,000 from just 30 minutes of work. This is powerful stuff, and hardly anybody knows these very simple methods. Now, if I stop the webinar right here, just based on what I've just showed you, you've probably already gotten more value than you've gotten from even a paid course you've bought. But I'm just getting started because the first method is just the tip of the iceberg of all the other 30-minute money methods that I could show you. And so I'd like to share with you 5 more of these 30-minute money methods with you. Best of all, those who act right now before this webinar is over can get in on a very special webinar discount price. But more on that in just a minute. First, let me go ahead and show you just a little bit of proof. Every day that I set up a 30-minute money method, I work about 15 to 30 minutes. And then my work for that day is done. And this screenshot here was from my PayPal account, and it represents one day after working just 30 minutes. Now, I'm not saying that you'll get this training today and immediately do numbers like mine, but you should be able to immediately use the strategies that I share with you to make your investment back today, right now, today. And you can even make thousands of dollars by tomorrow. So you can see, can't you, that this is the kind of money that you could probably finally quit your job, couldn't you? And you can see that you'll no longer have to worry about money ever again. You can say goodbye to bills, mortgages, car payments, and stress, and enjoy time with your family. You can wake up tomorrow morning without worrying about an alarm clock, and be content in the fact that you've got money coming in automatically every month without worry. And so can you see how it would be a really good idea to put this into action as soon as you possibly can? But here's a problem with what I've just showed you. 48 hours from now, you'll have forgotten everything that I talked about. And 16 days from now, you won't remember even having been on this webinar, let alone what we've discussed today. This works kind of like your mama said, in one ear and out the other. Now, some of you probably took notes, but I'm a note taker too. So let's you and me be straight with each other. Somewhere you've got a place under your bed, or in the attic, or in a desk drawer. Maybe it's in the trunk of your car. Somewhere you've got a place. And that's the place where all of those notes that you took went. And that's where the notes from this webinar are going to go. You're not bridging the gap between new information and taking action. You're not bridging the gap between new information and implementation. With